You feeling better rested tonight?
I don't know. It's been a long day. I got the hiccups, and last night was a late night, so I don't know.
All right, good. You're taking the night off. What? No, you couldn't get through last night. You couldn't get through last night with minimal problem, so I'm taking care of tonight. So take the night off. Enjoy yourself. All right. So like we just acknowledged, Jay is taking the night off. So you're left with me, Hat Girl. Well, also known as Bex. Fuck. That bitch gave me their fucking hiccups. So, Bruins lost 4-2 to the Minnesota Wild tonight. And it was it was kind of a nothing game. I mean, let's just go over hard numbers. I mean, the Wild were on a landslide going into this game, going 4-9-1 in their last 14. The Bruins were freaking 10-2-2 in their last 14. Not to mention Jeremy Swayman was in net, and that kid was 9-0-1 since Tuukka's retirement. Also, tonight was Nick Foligno's 1,000th game in the NHL, going against his little brother Marcus, and Marcus Foligno really did not pull any punches on the pregame presser when asked about going against his big brother Nick. But there were two really big things that were the topic of discussion for tonight. That being one, Daddy Patty Bergeron is day to day with an injury that he sustained last night. I'm not entirely sure what that injury is. I doubt most people know what that injury is. Maybe it's like upper body injury. I don't know. Hockey doesn't. Hockey is like the one freaking sport where like they will not tell you the injury, and it's so frustrating. Like baseball, they won't shy away from telling you that somebody's sore. Freaking, what is it? Basketball. They also won't shy away from telling you somebody's sore. In freaking football, they'll take you out for a week or two if you have turf toe. Oh, NHL, they won't even hockey. They won't even freaking. Sometimes they won't even freaking tell you what the injury is. But no sec. But that ended up putting. I forget if it was Nosek or Hala on the top line, and that kind of messed with everybody's mojo. Having switching up the lines like that. But I mean, it was kind of. I mean, of course it would. But also the game was very, very chippy. It got that way. Like it got that way, especially at the end of the second period, at the end of the game. But I mean, Minnesota ends up scoring twice pretty quickly, both via Kirill Kaprizov. But Ryan Hartman did a great job screening Swayman, and then, but also you could put all the blame onto Swayman that you want, but in this game, what really was evident was the Bruins struggles in the neutral zone. Two goals were given up tonight because of how bad the Bruins play in the neutral zone. Freaking they give it away to Matt Zuccarello, who then forechecks it to Kirill Kaprizov, who breaks away and scores because of course he does, and that ends up being the second goal of the game. One thing that was, but another thing that was big tonight was that freaking fuck these hiccups, man. They're not fun. They're not fun. But Marchand just shoots, and Talbot completely misses where the puck is, and that is how Marchand's goalless streak snaps. Like he'd been putting up points the past several games, but he'd yet to have a goal, I think, in the last 7, and this ended up being the end of that line. But also Trent Frederick ended up being like the spotlight character. Ended up being like the big bad for the Bruins tonight, because like everybody on the Wild wanted to kick his ass, and honestly considering that massive hit he laid out on Kaprizov back in January, fuck, I don't blame him. I don't necessarily blame the Wild for wanting to stick up for their best forward like that. But what is it? We get to the start of the third period, and pretty much there's a net front scramble, and pretty much everybody ends up playing like insane net front defense. Like it is insane how Hartman or Eriksson or Kaprizov didn't just push it in, and then we got an answer as to why they were waiting for a soft as anything, a buttery soft rebound to and off Jeremy Swayman to right onto Jordan Greenway's tape, and nobody is there to make sure that he doesn't score. So that's ends up just being the game winner. Bruins keep giving the puck away, and this is what's going to be. This is the big thing that is going to be the Bruins' Achilles heel in the playoffs, is their possession in the neutral zone. Because once you're down like this, if you can't maintain control of the puck, like in the neutral zone and get through to the opposite end, it's going to be a lot harder to pull your goalie, and that could end up giving you guys a lot more trouble. Especially because even when you do that, you're still not prone. That doesn't mean you're not prone to. You're not still prone to just to poor possession. I mean, Pasta just basically he passes it to Ryan Hartman, and he just lazily walks right up to the empty net and just ices the game right there. Bruins lost this game, and honestly, they kind of deserved. They kind of deserve to. Do I think? Do I think that it's time to panic for the Bruins with this? No, not at all. Well, Bruins are still in a decent position, and at least in terms of like momentum. I don't think they're. I don't think they're really. I'm gonna kill whoever. I'm gonna kill whoever came up with hiccups, and then I'm gonna kill them again. I think for YouTube's sake, I'm supposed to say that this is a joke, but hiccups suck. Look, and this was a hiccup. It sucked. It eventually passes, but it sucks. And I think that is it for tonight's. I think that is it for tonight's episode of Into the Den. Thank you all so much for watching. Click like if you like, click subscribe if you really like. Down below is my TikTok and the GoFundMe page for Jake Tebow to help out a kid who is severely who is left severely injured after a freak hockey accident. And tell your friends that hiccups are the worst.